my glove, Jess. We are here today showing you some sublimation products. So I'm Danielle.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Bianca.
And we get this question a lot with our glass products. People are like super nervous to use them. They don't quite know how it's going to work out. But it is really quite easy. And we're just going to kind of walk you through step by step just to show you how to do it. We have two glass products that we're showing today. The glass cutting board and the glass photo frame, which is this one. Both are really quite nice. And all the glass kind of has this like sort of, ouch, like a little greenish hue to it, but I don't really feel like it totally affects the design. Like once you're printing on it, it does have that little slight tint, but nothing too crazy. I think it looks nice when it finishes.
It just reminds me of like a finished product. Like it doesn't look like, you know what I mean, like a cloudy, nice.
I feel it makes it look more expensive.
Yes.
Like it's really professionally done.
And I like the glass. This one, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, it was kind of leaning down.
It has a little texture to it.
I know.
For, so perfect for the glass cutting boards. And it does come with like little plastic clear feet. So you could put that at the underneath and so it'll protect your countertop. So we're good?
Yes.
Everybody's here?
Hello, Denise, Cheryl, Terry.
Okay.
Welcome.
All right, so we are going to go ahead. Now, with pretty much all sublimation, you set it up, you do a mirror image, and you print it out. Well, don't do that for these because you're basically going to be, so this is the front side that you're looking at, and then this is the back side. The back side has your white coating, not the front side. So when you're printing it, you want to take your white flat surface and put it against your text.
If you could flip that up one more time.
Okay. So,
see, there you go.
Front surface, back surface, but this is your white smooth coated side. So you're going to take your white smooth coated side and look at your graphic. And then, I don't know, Bianca, can you see? You can kind of see through the glass, but obviously not clear enough after when you go to print it. But you're just going to kind of, I'm just making sure that this is sort of somewhat centered.
Thanks for the links, Nathan, and welcome, Summer. She's a newbie.
Hi. All right, so now we're going to fold it up. This is only so that way we can keep it to stay where we need it to stay. And this side. All right, now you're going to take this and you're going to put it on your heat press. So this is the back side of the cutting board facing up. So you're printing directly onto, you're gonna get the paper print onto the glass cutting board. Cover with your nonstick sheet. And we're at a very low pressure because we don't want it to crack. And I just jinxed myself. No cracking.
Oh my God, I know. I'm so nervous now.
All right.
None of that was wood.
No, it really wasn't. Oh my gosh. Fine wood. Okay, so we're at 400 degrees. You can be anywhere from 180 to 220. So we're kind of at the 210 mark because these are kind of bigger. So if you had like a smaller glass product, you probably don't need to be at the 240. But we're gonna stick at the 210, and we're gonna close and lock. And we'll wait.
Terry said, I'm all twisted around. So did you mirror?
No, do not mirror. So this is my print from my printer. No mirror. Because here, we'll walk through it again because I have an extra. So this is how they come packaged. So very nice. Professional packaging.
And while she opens that, Joe, you can find these on Amazon.com. The tape dispenser.
Front side, back side.
And you'll feel it. I know.
Oh yeah.
The lights are kind of bright. But.
And then you take white, smooth, flat surface and go straight down onto your print. So you're still, like your print, you are looking at your print perfectly good, and then this is the front side of your cutting board.
She said thanks.
We're at 150 seconds left.
All right.
Kicking it down. All right, and then I'm just gonna, we'll put the little feet on this one because it's nice and warm, or cool. I'm sorry, it's cooled now. It was warm. So these are just little plastic feet. You can kind of find these, Home Depot has them too, but they're nice little cushions.
Mine move around on my cutting board at home.
Yeah, me too.
The feet?
Yeah, but
Really?
my cutting board's so old, I've got to buy a new one.
Oh.
I'll say, like, my cutting board I got it from Pampered Chef. It has those kind of grips, like, all around the side.
Like, this one is, like, right here.
Like, life-changing.
This one's over here, but it's still gripped so tight, so I try to move it, and I'm like, you know what? As long as it's still up,
we'll just push these down extra hard since that seems to be a thing. Yay! Perfect.
Very nice. I wish I
rearrange
had all
that.
of those right now.
Yeah, right?
Talking about the fruits, of course.
Well, even just, like, that weather, too. Like, it's snowing
Yes.
here, and it's cold.
Oh, it's really cold. I don't know. I'm sure we have a lot of people that have, like, such much colder temperatures than we do. So, you know, in the comment section, while we're waiting for this, because these take a long time, just let us know what your degrees is today, because we are... What are we?
We were at 15 earlier this morning, but yesterday was like -8, I think, by the time we got here.
Oh, it's so cold.
Chris
so
says,
cold.
so the print is showing through the glass, not on top. Correct.
Yes.
And some customers receive it and get very confused when they receive it and call us like, this is bad, this is wrong. No, it's going to show right through. So this had a plain white, and then it got sublimated, and it actually shows through very bright. It doesn't limit the colors at all. And Terry said, I never thought about the glass cracking. Yes, glass and tiles, too.
Mm-hmm.
Tiles we recommend using the pressing pillows with.
Yes. Glass is a tricky one, but it's going to be okay.
Yes, Terry, the cutting board, you can wash it. Oh, Everett, 1 degree. I don't know if that was a typing error or you just need extra warmth thrown your way.
Oh, my goodness. Those blankets and bundles. And...
Cheryl,
Just
2
stay
degrees
inside.
in Warren, Michigan.
Oh.
Florida is 70 degrees, which sounds like it's nice, but Florida at 70, that's
yeah,
cold.
it's cold.
I bet you're wearing a hoodie right now.
Yeah, right.
Like, Florida with 70.
They said I ate a nice bowl of ice cream instead of hot chocolate.
Joe says we warmed up to a balmy 14 degrees, but yesterday was -18.
Oh, my
Yikes.
goodness. These are some record lows,
Yeah.
I feel like.
We are using the
we're
sawgrass for these items, but you can use the reveal as well. It's very hot, so I'm proud that Danielle has her gloves.
I know, right?
Although just one.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to do this on my own.
Very
We're just going to put this right on here and sort of tilt it. Can I tilt? It is really, really hot. I mean, 400
Yeah, no,
degrees
fine.
coming out of this thing. But we'll wait to kind of look at that a little bit further. But you can see, you're seeing right through it. And we're good because this is all nice and tinted with our brown. And you know it's good because the area that you didn't sublimate is still like your bluish tint. So you know all the ink released from here and you're good to go. If you have ink in this surface, in this area, put it in for more time. That's one key with sublimation. If your ink does not look like this with the area that you just printed, if it's not totally released, stick it back in. It's not done. So it's not done cooking.
Once again, we use the Virtuoso SG400 with Sublimate inks to produce these designs.
Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and press this one. So same idea, do not mirror. This can go either way. The difference with how you place it with putting the pegs in is just, you know, what's up, what's down sort of thing. What's the top and what's the bottom. And
I am glad that Danielle mentioned that you can put it in for more time, because a lot of customers call when they see our directions say 1 to 3 minutes or 2 to 8 minutes. They're like, well, which one is it? It's really the matter of your product. If you check it at 1 minute and you see that the ink isn't transferred fully, then that's when you want to put it in for more time, not to exceed that max time, because then you'll end up burning.
And remember, every press is different, so keep that in mind too.
Yeah, some heat press machines run hotter.
All right, so we're just gonna repeat the same thing. Print side up, because it's on your white side.
Don't burn your fingers off.
Cover with your nonstick sheet. And this is a little bit thicker than the coaster, so I just want to make sure that, oh, I'm still okay. All right, because really light pressure, you don't need to go crazy with sublimation. So, so just keep that in mind. Less is best. Ooh, that's hot.
Joe said, how do you put it in for more time without it ghosting?
That is the tricky part. But you'll kind of see, where's my paper that I threw on the floor? When you open this up, if you don't have this sort of brownish, wonderful tint of slightly burnt, then it's not done. You want to see some kind, at least we like to see some type of brownish tint. If your paper is pure white, it's not done yet. And that's even before you remove the paper at all, you'll be able to see. So if you notice that, then don't even bother trying to remove the paper, just stick it in for another minute and then, double check it.
Yeah, some products are a little bit easier than others. Like for this one, it's such a wide space that once she flipped it, it was hard for you guys to see, but you can already start seeing that other side of the paper. But there are some products that it is really hard.
And it is trial and error. Like if these products didn't print fully, it would probably still look very nice. Actually, I think I have, I do have. So, okay. So this was...
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, wow, glad I thought of this. This is when we first got the product in. We do testing. Obviously, we do testing before we throw it up on the website to make sure that our settings are right and accurate and that everything's okay. So this was basically at 400 degrees, but not enough time. And this is what happens. So
You got the other, okay.
it still looks decent.
It just faded. You could definitely tell the colors didn't release properly.
But you know that I could probably do it again and get it better. And that's with that extra time. So it might be a little trial and error to make sure you get the right settings for you. But our guide is probably going to give you the best, result. We'll just put this back down because this isn't good quality. No, it does still look fine though.
Sandy, we have all of our products on the Creative Studio program that comes with the Virtuoso SG400. Margot says, I have an Epson ET4750. Can I use this printer for pictures or is the ink all wrong? Thanks much. I have the transfer paper I got from you. And welcome, Shantae.
If it's, you're gonna, go ahead. You want, me or you? Who do you want?
Sublimation ink and Sublimation Papers are not all compatible. Which a lot of people really don't realize that. So our paper works very well with Sublimate ink and also the Rico inks and the Reveal ink, right? For the, the TextPrint XPHR works with the Reveal ink.
So TextPrint R, which is the basic paper, that's what this one is. TextPrint R. That's for the Virtuosos and the Rico. TextPrint XPHR, which is in the other paper that we sell, that's for the Epson brands. And then that's about it for the hard surface products.
Yes. Let's see here. If you heat the board,
2, 1.
and when it gets done and the paper is super brown, burning sticks to the board, does that mean heating was too long or too hot? Yes. And that was an example of what you don't want to happen.
I know, with your glass products. Great.
Yeah, but if you do see that it's very, very brown or it's thickened, it is too long.
So that's, we know that we're good because it's brownish.
It smells delicious.
It smells toasty.
Yes.
Almost like not like a toasted marshmallow, but similar.
Maybe a cinnamon roll.
It really kind of does. Shockingly weird, it does. And this is super hot. I'm not even going to lie. It's like totally roasting my fingertips. But that came out really good.
Be careful. I'll come to you.
I was proud that she found one glove, but really when you're working with glass products, I recommend 2 gloves.
Have you seen that that meme that says, if you're a crafter, you could do pretty much anything because you've burnt your fingertips?
Yes. And I thought of you immediately.
Yes, I feel like I could totally do any crime I want because I don't have any fingertips left, especially with sublimation products. Okay. So we'll just let that kind of sit and marinate a little. But I don't know if we have, I think what might be a good thing to kind of zoom in, Bianca, just nudging it a little. You can definitely see a difference in color. This is the print from the printer. It's not going to be your true color. Your true color is definitely what's shown on your computer, which is more realistic color. So don't get, and this one too, don't get your printout and be like, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Because your colors will be a lot more obvious after you print. They're meant to be very low saturated and kind of muted color on the printout. So keep that in mind too. Don't get nervous. All right. Any other questions?
I'm stuck. Sorry.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Pam
just
says I have a
jostling around.
brother's
Sorry.
printer. Is it good for sublimation? You do want to use a sublimation printer for sublimating. Brothers usually are typically inkjet or lasers. That wouldn't work for sublimation. Let's see here.
I don't think I could put these on. I was gonna
Hey,
show.
please, why don't you just like do it on that one? Like
Yeah,
just maybe.
that probably is a better idea.
Yeah, Carrie just said, "Oh, the silver things are added afterwards." I was wondering how that would press. I have not had enough coffee today. But you know what,
Me
Terry?
neither.
She's in California, so she
Oh.
really gets
Oh
up
my
early to
goodness.
be with us. So
Well, that's nice. It's like breakfast with pro.
Yes, breakfast for her.
Yes.
So basically, you have the little rhinestone section, and then you have this piece here. So you just put one to the other, and it just screws in, and voila. And same thing for,
Except so you have two longer pieces
Yeah.
for the bottom.
but they're both like a screwed in thing, and these little rhinestones, the little ones fit with the stands, and then the bigger ones are alone. I think there's different sizes. No, maybe they're not different sizes.
unfortunately, there's not a way to remove it once it's on. It's kind of like a transfer. Like once it's there, it's there. There's no special like VLR or vinyl remover for the sublimation.
That'd be amazing
It
though.
would be. That saved a lot of rock slates in our time.
A lot of mugs too.
I feel like rock slates are the one thing that sometimes it just doesn't work out. All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right. Make sure, in case you don't know, we are on Instagram. We're trying to really kind of hit a certain mark for Instagram. So really go over like our page. Visit us on there. We do post quite a few pictures on there on a daily basis, I would think, right, Bianca?
I think if not every day, every other. So very often.
And, anywhere you can, send us what you've been working on. We would love to see, what you've done. If you have done glass cutting boards, like they're kind of like the trend right now, different cutting boards and different ways to, kind of enhance your kitchen. So send those over to us. We would love to see what you guys come up with and see what you're all doing and working with. And we're good.
Yep.
No other questions. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching, and we will be here next week. Bye.